Hey guys, welcome back. It's your girl P, and I wanted to make another video on how I'm running my shifts. What do I do? What do I have planned? So I'm gonna kind of got I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what I do on my shifts and what I'm getting into. So today is Monday night, and it was my kid's birthday today, so we had so much fun, and I got her off to bed, and now it's time to get started with work. Okay, so when I make my schedule, I try to make my schedule with like my time blocking, and then each of my time blocks, like for instance, I'm going YouTube Live. Well, then I'll write on another piece of paper what am I going to talk about on that YouTube Live, or so on and so forth. So I didn't get a chance to go through my full week, and I decided I'm just gonna take it day by day this week. So I have my schedule and my times and everything that I'll be working, but what I'm gonna do in those times, have it more detailed on another piece of paper. So, um, 10. I have my shift 10 to 7, so it's 10 p.m. till 7 in the morning, and yeah. Okay, so let's talk about it. So 10 to 1, I'm going to log on the phone line. So pretty much the whole time from 10 to 7, I'm going to stay on the phone lines. Okay? And then while I'm doing this, so the first 3 hours, I'm going to schedule all my Twitter posts for the week. I'm going to make all my wall posts for my shift on Talktome, even though, like I said, wall posts don't get approved immediately, but when I log on for each of my shifts, I'll go and make a wall post on those profiles. Okay? And then post once an hour to Text Panther, because you can post once an hour on the Explore page. That's one of the phone lines I'm on. So every hour I'll be doing that, have my alarm set. I can mass message on there once every 8 hours. So when I mass message on Text Panther, I also do it on Loyal Fans and I Want Clips. So that's every 8 hours. But I wrote that down for me to do today. And then I'm going to do a few last minute Manyvids post, because we still have about another 24 hours, well, a little less than 24 hours at this point, to get whatever last money for the pay period on there. Okay, so then at 1 to 4, I'm going to, I have the times wrong. So 1 to 4, I'm going to keep the phone lines on and keep everything that I need to do for the phone lines, like post on the Explore page once an hour, right? And then I'm going to log on to 2 of my cam sites, and I'm going to push video chats and video cells and private shows, along with everything that's in my public, but mostly those. That's how I get my quicker money: private shows, video chats, video cells. And so I'll do that. Then at 4, from 4 to 7, I'm going to make some coffee probably by that time. But from 4 to 7, I just would have spent 3 hours on the cam lines, right? If there's one particular cam spot, because I usually work on 2 at a time. If one of them's like really making money, I'm going to stay on that one. If they're both pretty dead, if they're both pretty jumping, I'm going to stay on them or swap them out. And if they're dead, I'm going to swap them out. So the last 3 hours from 4 to 7, I'll log on to 1 to 2 different campsites, because I'm on multiple, which I don't recommend. That's not for everyone. I always tell you guys, don't be like me and join all these platforms because you feel the need to like work and spread yourself way too thin. However, if you have 3 to 4 platforms, you can really do what you need to do. Okay, back to my schedule. So I'm going to log on to different ones, and I'm kind of strategic in how I'm doing it tonight, just because tomorrow is the 15th. So I still have pretty much another 24 hours to be able to make whatever money that I need to make for the payouts, which everything closes on the 15th. So swap out the sites, post every hour, And then I do want to say I am one of the phone sites that I'm working on is Talktome. So although I keep that on every 3 hours, I'm gonna swap out the profiles. So kind of how I swap out my campsites, I'll swap out the profiles unless it's working. So if I have my ignore line on, my cook line on, and my role play line on, but my ignore is doing really well and my cook's doing really well, but my role play sucks, I'm gonna swap my role playing profile out and add another one. Or if two of them are sucking, I'm gonna swap two out and keep the one that's working. Just so I can, right now, I don't have a set schedule on Talk to Me, which I'll get to that point, but I'm still fairly new. I'm trying to really see what customers call what profiles at what times. So by staying on 3 hours at a time on each profile, I feel like I get a really clear understanding. Okay, so the only other things that I'm really gonna do for my shift that I just do for me is I get my cinnamon sugar in my left hand and, wash my hands and kind of think about how I want my night to go, how much money I want to make, how I'm going to make that money, wash it with that. It's kind of like a little quick money ritual. I'm going to spray my rich witch spray, room spray. It's infused with sage, peppermint, adventurine, and citrine. I light my incense, my candles. I turn on my TV in the living room, and I could use speakers, which I didn't think about, but I just turn on my TV in the living room, and there's this one YouTube video that I like. If you type in money manifestation music, it should pop up and you will see it. It looks like it's tokens like coming up on the person. I used to think it was slowing down, but I was looking at them. They're actually coming up. That one, I don't know. When I have that vibe in my house, whatever vibe releases it, I feel like my money just flows. It's like tokens are coming to me online too. So I have that going. I kind of just look at myself, make sure I feel good, guys. This is adult work, sex work industry. You want to feel attractive. You want to feel like you look good. Your mind got to be in the right place. This is what I like to think of as setting the tone. So everyone should set the tone. Hold on. I thought my dog was going to bark, but everyone should set the tone before you work your shifts. Like I said, you want to be in the right mind state. And hey, don't be barking at me now. Sorry, my dog started barking. Now where was I? Setting the tone. Setting the tone before your shift makes all the difference. It really does. So what I do may not work for you. You not me. We're not the same. Maybe it will, because I really do have a lot of y'all like we're the same. But nonetheless, find what works for you, your mental, and all that. So I hope this helps. Toodles. I gotta get to work. Make that money, y'all.